Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is a 2009 action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It is the second game in the Uncharted series and was released in October 2009 for PlayStation 3. Set 2 years after the events of Drake's fortune in 2007, the single-player story follows Nathan Drake, Chloe Frazer, and Elena Fisher as they search for the Cintamani Stone and Shambhala while battling a militia-led war criminal, Zoran Lazarević. Development for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves began immediately following the critical and commercial success of the first entry. The development team drew inspiration from explorer Marco Polo and his expeditions through the archipelagos in Eastern Asia. Naughty Dog developed an updated proprietary engine for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, which runs exclusively on the Naughty Dog Engine 2.0 system. These improvements enabled extensive motion capture, greater in the game's cinematic sequences, and an inclusion of an online multiplayer component, a first for the franchise. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves received critical acclaim for its elaborate set pieces, character design, storytelling, graphics, technical innovation, and gameplay mechanics. It received Game of the Year accolades for numerous publications and awards events, and is considered to be one of the greatest video games ever made, and among the most significant titles of the 7th console generation. It has also enjoyed a great commercial success, with over 6 million copies sold worldwide. The game was followed by a sequel titled Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception in 2011 and was released on PlayStation 4 as part of the Uncharted The Nathan Drake Collection in 2015. Now, if Uncharted Drake's Fortune is a great game, this is a massive step up. What a wonderful game, especially when you say to yourself, this is made in 2009. The graphics are spellbinding, but it is really the story here that stands out. It understands the rhythm and style of action-adventure movies. Uncharted 2 looks as if it was shot by a team of cinematographers, then edited into a coherent and thrilling narrative. The voice acting too is stunning, and Nolan North once again is fantastic as Nathan Drake, as well as Emily Rose reprising her role of Elena. They are both perfectly on point. The standouts though have to be Claudia Black as Chloe Frazer, a fascinating complex character who's unpredictable as they come. I love her chemistry with Nate. It is the complete opposite of his relationship with Elena. She is the dark to the light of Elena, and the same way she is also good, just goes about it in different ways. Her relationship with Nate almost reminds me of a Batman-Catwoman dynamic. They're two peas in a pod, so similar in many ways, and they share this mutual attraction, but it burns fast and it burns strong, but it won't burn for long. It's also wonderful to see the three of them playing out on screen. The dynamics between Chloe and Elena are also fascinating to watch out, as there is sort of this competition for Nate's affection, yet they sort of respect each other as well. The antagonists in this one are also so well done and fleshed out. Steve Valentine as Harry Flynn, the backstabbing once friend of Nate, and of course Graham McTavish as Zoran, who is of course the warmonger and violent dictator who will do anything and kill anyone to get what he wants, which is more power. As in every fantastic story, a proper antagonist is so important in terms of narrative, and here in this game we have two of the best. Whereas in the first game, Drake's Fortune, which primarily took place in the jungles of South America, in this game we go from Istanbul to Borneo to the wonderful Himalayas, and of course the fabled, fantastic city of Shambhala. I also love the character of Tenzin, the Tibetan Sherpa. He just added an authenticity to the story as you now travel through the Himalayas on a journey with him. My only gripe is you don't see enough of Sully in this game, but I suppose that was just the way the story was written out. The gameplay is intense and very hectic at times as you shoot your way through, scale large walls, and of course complete fantastic puzzles that always keep your mind working. The Guardians of Shambhala are intense and fast and play out in the same way as the doomed sailors from the first game, zombie-like creatures who run at you and attack you in different ways. This adds to the gaming element. Also, I like to see the development of some of the non-playable characters, as you get different scales of villains to fight against, and also an array of different weapons to use. You can see how the Uncharted series sort of gathered momentum as it carried forward. The game makers here become more bold as well as the adventure picks up, the backdrops become more stunning, and also the development of the character arcs are just fascinating to watch out. And of course, seeing Elena and Nate share their first kiss, as you know where it's going to end up, it's just stuff of gaming legend. Another fantastic addition to the Uncharted series. This series just keeps delivering, and this game is well worth playing over and over again. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves gets a 9 out of 10.